Hello everybody, we're at Fire Force episode 14 anime review. Finished up this arc, starting next week. I believe we've got a new opening. The new opening has been out for months. I haven't listened to it because I'm just waiting for the actual show. But yeah, because this Fire Force feels like it's gone on for a really long time. I know it's not finished yet, but like it's 3 episodes behind Dr. Stone, which started the same day, so it just feels really weird. And I know it's not the delays and all that isn't Fire Force's fault, but it does feel like it's going on for a flipping long time. But yeah, this episode honestly wrapped up the arc and everything, which I'm happy about because I wasn't too big a fan of the 7th people. You know, their story was interesting enough, I guess, but it's resolved. You know, I kind of want to focus more on the 8th because I feel like there's a lot of stuff there we could learn more about, because they feel a bit like just there's not much to them at the moment. I'd like them to have more to them outside of maybe Shinra. I mean, they've had a little bit of fleshing out, but not enough, in my opinion. But yeah, interesting more stuff. Speaking of Shinra, with his glitchy feet and his nightmare vision and whatever else that is, we'll get to that when we get there. But I have no clue what that is, and I'm interested. So let's crack on with the episode, see what went down and everything. Let's do this. So in this terrible panic situation, the human populace of this town react like an actual human populace would by not doing what they've been instructed to do. No one's responding properly. They need a leader to lead them into not running into the fire. So Waka goes up to the tower where that other guy is, whose name I still didn't. Conro. His name's Conro. Conro's like, no, Waka's like, Conro, you got to do this, and he's like, come on, man, you've got to do this. And then Waka's like, okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna smash things, I think is actually what he says. The bad guy is admiring his handiwork. The guy is like, so artistic, so oui, bon. I know French. I took French class for 5 years. Ugh, I still failed. 5 years of work. Pshum. That is school in a nutshell. Wacko launches a tower into the air and then gives a big old speech from him. He's like, here's what's going on. Everything is disguised people. Now everyone start fighting each other, which I wasn't expecting. Doesn't seem like a good way to resolve the issue. It's like everybody just start beating each other up. I was like, I mean, that's a solution, but it's not really the best solution. Are you gonna pay the hospital bills for all the people with broken limbs and stuff? Because I'm not paying those hospital bills. But yeah, this first part, Waka resolved to do his job. You know that. I guess it's sort of like I said, this episode sort of completed his arc, I guess, for this arc. His arc in this arc, if that makes any sense whatsoever. We go back to Shinra and Arthur. Remember, they're fighting that dude who's just demonized himself. Not demonized, infernalized. Like, given it away, turns into a demon, because demons are like infernals with horns. Demon infernals. And yeah, they're about fighting them. Tamaki and Maki. Yeah, Tamaki and Maki. It's weird because it's Tamaki and then just Maki. Maki. They punch each other because the matey boy told them to punch and all that. Waka spots the demon and then he charges it or whatever. The demon looks like the one that burned Shinra's house. Shinra's having flashbacks and everything, and he's freaking out. His legs are gone, or like he's just bones because his feet have burnt off and everything, but it's not actually. And then the archer lady tells him, hey, you're the fire that's going to exterminate mankind. And, you know, that's a nickname, I guess. It can't be any worse than most nicknames. Bit more of a fight. Waka comes and takes over, and he's like, I got this now. And then, short interlude in between the fight and the fight, you know, just it break in the middle of the fight. The other twin shows up and is like, I'm alive, and something about if I gave you the kimono that you would be nice to me or you give me sweets, which is, should we just move on from that because bloody hell. Let's get back to the fight. Waka versus Demon, as always with Fire Force, the fights look really nice. The fire effects and the colouring and the lighting, love it. Love the fight. As I said, that's the thing I think Fire Force does really well. The fights. Launches it into the air because he's going to explode it like back in the day. The archer is like, oh no, I'm going to shoot you. But the other guy, Conro, can't move because of his thing. I can't remember what they called it. And so he shouts for Shinra, remembering what he said before. He's like, Shinra, help him out. Shinra's legs glitch again, and because he heard him, and then he remembers, and then he looks up. So I guess Shinra's legs respond to the shout, which causes him to look up. Maybe I'm really spitballing here. I have no clue. They said he's like an Adola burst, and there's the fact that he's on the side of the Fire Force and the Pope guy, the white people, the evangelist people. That's what they're called. Are like, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be on our side. And I have no idea why. I have no idea if this is like a double conspiracy where they're actually the good guys, and then the Pope guy, whose name I've forgotten, is actually a bad guy. Like, that would be a good twist, and I wouldn't expect it. So, but yeah, he shoots up. Oh, Shinra to chases the thing. Has a little internal monologue. He's like, I'm not going to exterminate mankind. I'm going to preserve it instead. And then he redirects the old arrow to the side. Whacker obliterates the demon with a big old explosion that looks like the moon, unless that actually was the moon. But I think they were saying it was the explosion, so that's what I'm choosing to roll with. Bad guys confirm. They're like, so 2 demons have been born on this spot, so therefore this spot is special. They gave it a special name. I don't remember the special name. Whacker's falling, saved by Shinra, and it's all, they do the ET thing where they go past the moon. Post credits. There's a post credits scene. I've been talking for a while. My voice is going. That's what half an hour speaking at a camera will do to you. Post-credit scene. Repairs are going well. The office that the bad guys were in is burnt down, so there's no evidence to get. Whacker gives some sake as a sign of friendship and respect, and then does a creepy smile, and Shinra laughs at him. So, Shinra, I feel like you're the last person that can laugh at people for doing creepy smiles. But, yeah, that was the end of the episode. Wrapped up this arc. I have no idea what we're doing next arc. I assume the white-clad people will be more involved because they're on the poster for the second half, which I've been using for like the last 3 episodes. So at least 4 episodes. 2. I did the wrong number then. At least the last 2 episodes I've been using it. But yeah, I'm curious to see what happens next. Like, really curious to see what's going on with Shinra with his dream vision and all that. I'm worried we're not going to get like a suitable ending, you know, because I mean we've still got 10 episodes, so I might be jumping the shark a little bit. But yeah, I'm curious. I want to know more. I hope. He banded something to their office, didn't she? So I assume we're going to deal with that next week, or we're going to completely forget it ever happened. So there's that to look forward to, I guess. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and liking and commenting and all that other good stuff for the channel and reviews, because there's a lot of anime, don't you know. I will see you next week for another episode of Fire Force, starting the next arc, new opening and all that. And bye guys.